You remember Norman, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, remember him?
Oh yeah.
Well, I saw him the other day. I don't know where it was. I think it was Lancashire.
Oh yeah.
And he had his hand up a donkey. You know,
What?
full tilt. You know, right up.
Oh yeah.
I said, Norman, what are you doing, mate?
Yeah.
You know, what are you doing? He says, for charity.
Oh, is it?
You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So I looked around. I thought, well, you know, but there's no one there. You know, what I
Yeah.
mean, there's no one there. I thought, well, usually in, you know,
Well,
these things and
yeah.
charitable things, you know,
Charitable
there's
things.
usually an audience. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
who say, you know, you do this. You know, if it be shoving a hand up a donkey,
Oh yeah.
and we'll help out with your cause. And
Oh,
all
yeah,
that,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But I couldn't see anyone there.
No.
You know,
No.
except this farmer who's locking on just over his fence.
Over his fence.
You know,
Oh.
just staring.
Yeah.
A very long time. You know,
Oh right. Oh
he
right.
was obviously getting something from it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but I don't think he was
They get
helping with
balls,
Norman's
farmers.
calls.
What?
But so I said, you know, no, who's going to know about this? And he said,
Yeah.
well, you know about it. Oh yeah, because I'm just, you know, I'm just walking along now. You know,
Yeah.
just me and him. You know, I'm pointing to the farmer over there, and he ducked down. Then
Oh,
he
did
ducked
he?
down. You know, he wasn't happy to be known. But I turned back to Norman and I said, Norman, if you're going to shove your hand up donkeys, you
Yeah.
know, at least do it, you know, where people can fucking see it. you
People
know.
can see it. Yeah.
So he said, well, what do you advise? I said, well, I don't know, mate, but fucking, if that's your game, you know, it's fucking for a good cause and
Yeah.
all that, you know, I can see you're hard working, man.
Oh, he is. Yeah. He's always.
Well, why don't you, you know, why don't you do it in the, I don't know, town hall or something like that?
Good
You know,
idea.
steps of the town hall.
Steps of the town hall. Yeah.
And he said, you know, he thought about it. You know, he looked at the donkey. Donkey didn't look back. You know, the
No.
donkey was just looking straight ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can imagine.
God knows what was going through that donkey's
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
You know, a position he was in, fucking no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And
I wait to see it.
so Norman said to me then after a few minutes, "You go to town hall." He said, I said, "Yeah, you can."
What?
Keep your hand up the donkey's arse if you wish, but then we'll do it on the steps of the town hall. And then any look being people will, which they will, they'll come up and say, what's going on here? What's
Yeah, yeah.
fucking
Oh,
bloke
no,
got
I
his
would.
hand up a donkey's arse
Yeah.
for?
Yeah.
And I'll be able to say it's for charity.
Oh, yeah.
And then they'll go, oh, alright then, well what's the cause and where can I sign up? And you know, he said, sounds like a good idea, you know. So there we were. I said, well let's go now, you know, because we were on that tract of land, you know, by the heath.
Oh yeah. Another one.
So we took it down, and I said, you know, do you want to take your end out the donkey's arse, and we'll just, you know, walk along
Just walk.
nonchalantly,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
it were, as
nonchalantly,
best
yeah.
as one could.
Yeah. In the same
And he
place.
said, all right then, yeah. So we, you know, we trotted on, as it were, and you know, I tried not to keep eye contact with the donkey.
Yeah.
You know, because you know.
Must have.
He was saying it all anyway. I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
I needed to read into the donkey's eyes to know what was going through the
Yeah,
donkey's head.
yeah.
So you know, some things, you know, between a man and a donkey don't need to be, you know,
No, they don't.
expressed in any way or
No,
means.
I agree.
So maybe half an hour, something like that, 40 minutes. We get to town hall.
Oh, yeah.
About this time, it's about 12:50, something like that.
Yeah.
And I go, well, here we are. And Norman goes to me, he goes, well, where are they? You know, where the bloody hell are the people? You know, we've walked this far
Yeah.
under the idea that there'll be fucking people to witness my hand up a donkey's arse.
Yeah.
And I said, bear with, mate, bear with.
Yeah, bear with.
You know, bear with. You shove your hand up that donkey's arse, I guarantee
Yeah.
there'll be a crowd.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
And so, you know, fair
Thousands.
dues to Norman. He said, all right then, all right, I'll give that a bash. And
Yeah.
and that was that. Like,
Up it
so,
went, as it
so he did it, and
Oh.
you know, started off small measures, as it were. This bloke goes past.
Yeah.
I think this was about 1:30. You know, so we've been there about half an hour roughly.
Yeah.
And you know, he's looking nice, guys. What's the bloody hell's that about? You know, what's all that?
This is the part. Yeah.
And he goes, oi! You know, oi, he says, you know, oh, what?
Oh.
He goes, what's that? I said, what's it look like? Well, it looks like a man with a fucking hand up a donkey's arse. Well, fucking there you go, self-explanatory, you cunt. He goes, you don't call me a cunt. I went, whoa. You know, before we start getting heated here,
Yeah.
I can see, you know, well, you know, a hand up a donkey's arse can get any man on fire,
Any
as it
man.
were.
Any man.
So I said, wait, wait. It's for charity. And he went, oh, it is.
Yeah.
And his interest, you know, was hooked. Then it was hooked.
Yeah.
Much like the donkey. And he said, what's the cause? And I turned to Norman. And I said, "What's the cause?" And he said, "I don't know." I said, "What do you mean you don't know?"
He what?
He said, "Well, I thought Deaf Fighters, you know."
Oh,
Well,
Christ.
it's a charity. I said, "Yeah." Well, what's the cause? And he said he didn't know.
I didn't know.
So you know,
What did you do?
what could we do then?
What did you
You know, what could we do then? You know,
Yeah.
his heart was in the right place,
Yeah, yeah.
and
That's
evidently
Norman.
his end was as well.
Yeah.
But you know, just fucking Norman for it.
He
You know,
is.
doesn't think things
He
through.
doesn't.
Shoves his end up a donkey's arse, and then let's see what happens after that. That's fucking Norman's philosophy.
Yeah, I agree. It's
So,
always been Norman.
so that was that. Oh fucking, you know. I said Norman. I said leave it, mate. I
Yeah.
said it's getting too dark. You can stay here, but you know, and I went home then, and I think I just went to bed with a dark cloud hanging over me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
And
long day.
you know, I saw Viva in the morning. She knew something had gone on.
Oh,
I
yeah.
said, just don't.
Yeah,
mate,
very
don't.
deceptive.
You know,
like that.
and that was there. So you know,
Mm.
I'll see him again one day.
I'm sure
hopefully,
you will.
You know, but that's all right then, love. See you later.
Yeah, no.